Chapter 15:11. Haruto on the side hurriedly smiled and said to Kenji, "Oh, third, how do you talk to Big Brother? Big Brother's body may be gone at any time. If you are angry with him now and he has no time to change his will, then we are really going to draw swords with sister-in-law and niece? In that case, how can I bear it in my heart?" Kenji chuckled, "Second brother, you are right, I was too much. I apologize to Big Brother." After finishing speaking, he looked at Oren and said with a chuckle, "Big Brother, I'm sorry, I just said a little bit more seriously, don't take it to your heart." Oren was smiling and saying, "But eldest brother, although the third speaks too much, but he is telling the truth. Think about it, who wants to let it flow into the hands of outsiders? If you cooperate with us, and sister-in-law and Kano are behind you, they can still get 20%. At this point, Haruto's expression suddenly became very ugly, and his tone and voice became gloomy. He gritted his teeth and said, "But if you don't cooperate, brother, I may be anxious, and I will treat your family if I can't wait for you to enter the soil. The three are doing something. If your family of three is gone, all the assets in your name belong to me and your third brother. Do you understand this truth?" Oren coughed violently, and then he spouted a mouthful of blood. The whole person was extremely angry and messed up the weak essence in the body. Seeing this, Kano and Aiko hurriedly stepped forward to support him and gently patted his back. Alex couldn't bear it at this time. Looking at Haruto, he asked in a cold voice, "What do you mean, if Uncle doesn't agree, you will start with their family of three?" Haruto was too lazy to continue to pretend, and said arrogantly and viciously, "Boy, no matter who you are, there is no place for you to speak here. I have a business to do today, so I spared you your life for one transgression already. One day, at this time tomorrow, if you are still alive, Haruto will be a fool for so many years." After finishing speaking, he immediately looked at Oren and said coldly, "Brother, since it's up to this point, then I will not hide it. I have come today and must get 80% of the assets. Otherwise, don't blame me in disregarding brotherhood with the youngest." Kenji also echoed, "Big brother, you are already a dying person, what are you doing so hard? You may die soon, but your wife and children can live for many years. There is no need to let them follow you." When these words came out, Alex was immediately furious. The blood all over his body also boiled instantly. He suddenly lifted his foot at a very fast speed, and kicked Kenji's abdomen fiercely. Kenji, Haruto, and the bodyguards brought by the two of them had not yet figured out what was going on. Kenji had already flown out directly. He flew out of the dining room and fell directly onto the floor of the living room. He only heard him wailing in midair. After landing, he immediately lost consciousness. Asahi saw his father being kicked into the air and passed out. He rushed forward, picked him up, and asked nervously, Dad, are you okay, Dad?" Haruto was extremely angry. He pointed at Alex and cursed, "Boy, you are so bold, you are not afraid." Before he finished speaking, Alex suddenly stretched out his hand and grabbed Haruto's hand, pointing at him, with a sudden force of his wrist. With a click, Haruto's right hand broke directly from his wrist. "What?" The younger was holding his drooping hand and shouted angrily to the two burly men behind him, "DMN, kill him for me. Kill him now." Haruto's son Boten also said furiously, "Boy, do you dare to hurt my dad? You are done. My dad's bodyguard is known as the God of War and the Realm Master, and you must die today." God of War? Realm Master? Alex looked at the two big guys walking towards him, and said coldly, "Since the reputation is so powerful, then I will let them both kneel down and call me Dad today." Seeing this, Oren was shocked and blurted, "Alex, be careful." Chapter